My granddaddy broke this ground with a mule in 1947. My daddy broke his back keeping it alive through the 80s, when half the farms in this county went under, and men I grew up admiring put a gun to their own temple, rather than watch the bank take what their fathers built. I swore that would never be me. Then 3 years of drought, one bad loan, and a hailstorm that flattened 400 acres of soybeans in 11 minutes took the decision right out of my hands anyway. 6 weeks ago, I signed the papers. The Halverson place, 4 generations, gone, just like that, with a pen that didn't even feel heavy in my hand, though it should have weighed about as much as the whole world. But before I sing you the song I wrote in that empty barn, if you believe the family farm still means something in this country, something worth fighting for, I need you to subscribe to this channel right now. Do it for every farmer standing in a field that isn't his anymore. Do it for every family that's ever lost the ground their name was written into. It would mean the world to me. I was born in the upstairs bedroom of that farmhouse. Same room my daddy was born in. Same room his daddy brought his bride home to in 1947. I learned to walk holding onto a fence post my granddaddy set with his own 2 hands. I learned to drive on that dirt road out front. Learned to pray in that kitchen when the sky turned that particular green that means tornado. Learned what it means to lose something when my daddy passed right there in the front room. In a hospital bed we set up so he could see his fields through the window on his last morning on this earth. My wife Carol Ann stood by me through every single year that farm tried to break us, through hailstorms and drought and a bank that stopped returning our calls with anything but bad news. She never once said the word quit, not till the day I finally said it myself, and even then, she just held my hand at that kitchen table and said, "Then we'll grieve it together, same as we did everything else." Our boy, Wyatt, he's 12, old enough to understand what happened, too young to understand why a bank in a city 300 miles away gets to decide what happens to ground his great-great-granddaddy cleared with his own hands. He asked me the hardest question anybody's asked me in my whole life. He said, "Daddy, if the land's not ours anymore, are we still farmers?" I didn't have an answer for him. I still don't. Not really. But I think maybe that's what tonight's about, finding out. I wrote this song the last night I spent in that barn, sitting on an old feed bucket with my granddaddy's guitar, the one that's hung on the wall of that barn since before I was born, out of tune and missing a peg, same as most everything else out there by the end. I wasn't trying to write a hit song. I was trying to say goodbye to something that raised me, same as any parent would have. Carol Ann's out there tonight, and Wyatt's right beside her, in his good church shirt, looking nervous for his old man. I don't know what comes next for us. Renting a little place in town, maybe. Me looking for work at the co-op or the grain elevator. Doing something with my hands that isn't quite the same as what my hands were built for. But tonight, for about 4 minutes, that land's still mine. Every row of it, every fence post, every green and gold and brown acre. Tonight, I get to be a farmer one more time, the only way I've got left. This one's for the Halverson place. Rest easy, old girl. Somebody's always gonna remember what you gave us.
Granddaddy broke this ground with a mule and a prayer. Daddy kept it breathing through the years that weren't fair. I was born in that farmhouse, learned to walk on this land. Now I'm signing it away with a pen in my shaking hand. 4 generations of Halversons buried in that family plot. 4 generations of sweat poured into every row we got. But the bank don't care what a name's worth when the numbers don't add right. So I'm saying goodbye to my daddy's ground on my very last night. This is the ground I came from, the dirt that made this man, the ground my granddaddy cleared out with nothing but his hands. I'll carry it in my boots, I'll carry it in my chest, even when the bank signs up they can't take the rest. My boy asked me, Daddy, are we still farmers now? I didn't have an answer, I just didn't know how to tell a 12-year-old that a man's still what he's always been, even when the land that raised him don't call him back again. This is the ground I came from, the dirt that made this man, the ground my granddaddy cleared out with nothing but his hands. I'll carry it in my boots, I'll carry it in my chest, even when the bank signs up, they can't take the rest. I walk away from the fence line, I walk away from the gate, but I'll carry that dirt in my blood, carry that ground as my fate. Rest easy, old girl, somebody's always gonna know what you gave to a family that loved you so. This is the ground I came from, this is the man that I'll be. Doesn't matter whose name's on the deed now, that land's still a part of me. I'll carry it in my boots, I'll carry it in my chest, even when the bank signs up, they can't take the rest.